Hey guys, it's me Clara. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm excited to show you how to make a cute sweater using mohair and acrylic yarn. It's a fast and easy project that I know you're going to love. So grab your crochet hook and let's get started. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you never miss a tutorial. Here we start with the slip knot, and now we're gonna chain 11. And this is the width for our ribbed border for the panels. Now we're gonna single crochet in the second chain from the hook, and then we're gonna single crochet across. We're gonna end up with 10 single crochets. Now we're gonna chain 1, we're gonna turn our work, and we're gonna start making single crochets in the back loop only. And we're gonna do that across, and we're gonna continue doing that single crochets always in the back loop only along our length of the ribbed border. Guys, the length for the ribbing border is 21 and a half inches, and we're gonna end up with 71 rows of ribbing border. We're gonna start crocheting single crochets in each stitch, and since we have 71 rows, so we're gonna end up with 71 single crochets. Guys, right here we're gonna make chain 1 and single crochet right in the first chain, and we're gonna go to the next row, and there we're gonna make another single crochet just right here, the second single crochet, and we're gonna go to this space right here, which is the next row, and we're gonna make another single crochet. So let's continue across until the end, making single crochets, and I meet you guys right at the end. So I just finished here the row. I'm right at the end, and I'm gonna chain 2, 1, 2, and these 2 counts as double crochet. I'm gonna turn my work, and I'm just gonna go to the next chain, and I'm gonna make a double crochet, and I'm gonna continue with double crochet across in each chain. So I'm gonna end up with 71 double crochets. So I'll meet you guys right at the end. So guys, here I'm just gonna fasten off. I got to the end and cut my yarn right here, and I'm not gonna turn my work, but instead I'm just gonna start again right here in the first chain, and I'm gonna start with my mohair yarn, and I'm gonna just make a slip knot. And right here, I'm just gonna go right at the first chain. And right here, we're gonna chain 1, and we're gonna make a single crochet. And right there, we're going to make chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. Now we're gonna skip 1, and we're gonna make a double crochet in the next chain, and we are going to continue with the same pattern. Chain 1, skip 1, and we're going to the next chain. chain 1, skip 1, and we're going to the next one. Just continue like that until the end. Then next row we're gonna repeat row 1. The next row we're gonna repeat row 2, and we're gonna make the panel with 22 rows. So I'll meet you guys right at the end. In every row you're gonna count, and if you're missing one, just make 2 right at the end and keep counting and keep making the same number of stitches. So okay guys, this is the back panel, and I'm gonna give you the measurements. This is the length, and it measures about 15 inches. This is for size small. So I end up with 22 rows, and in the back panel I'm making just 1 row to shape up the neck area. Shape up this area, I add 1 more row, and just make sure this the neck area measures about from 8 to 10 inches, and then you make up a row here with double crochets. The width is about 21.5. This is the back panel, and I'm going to show you guys the front panel. So guys, this is the front panel, and the only difference with the back panel is that we are going to make 2 rows right here to shape up the neck area, and yeah, that's it. So let's continue with this area. I'm going to show you guys, and then we're going to make the sleeves. Guys, I just want to explain you something here. If you see, I'm making all this panel is made of this mohair, right, and this double crochet row. But in this area, I just have 2 consecutive rows of double crochet, and that's because otherwise I would have here mohair, and I just don't want to shape up this area, this neck area, with mohair here, because I want a stronger structure. So I wanted to end up this panel with this double crochet row. I hope you guys understand. So yeah, let's continue with shaping up the neck area right now. I measure here about 8 inches. You can leave from 8 to 10. It's a good number. So let's start with the row of double crochets, and as I said, we're gonna make 2 rows right here and 2 rows of course in the other side. So let's start doing that. So I'm gonna join my yarn, and I'm gonna chain 2, and this counts as double crochet, and I'm gonna continue with a double crochet in each chain across. So I got 2 more stitches left, and now I'm going to make a decrease. So make a double crochet, insert my hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and now yarn over, insert the hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all the loops. And now I'm going to chain 2, and now is going to be the only time actually that we turn our work. Otherwise we always work facing the right side. Now we're gonna double crochet in the next stitch and in each stitch across until then, and this is going to be the last row for this area. Now we're gonna repeat exactly the same on the other side, and I'll meet you guys right at the end. Guys, now we're gonna start with the sleeve, and I already made one. I'm gonna show you here the measurements. The ribbon edging measures about 1.5 inches, and the length of the sleeve is about 14 inches. Guys, now we're gonna start with this area, the ribbon edging, and for that we're gonna chain 6. So let's start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we skip 1, and in the next chain we're gonna single crochet across until the end. We end up with 5 single crochets, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're gonna chain 1, and this one does not count as single crochet throughout, and we turn our work, and always we're going to work in the back loop only. We're gonna make single crochets across, and make sure you always have 5 single crochets at the end, and this is gonna be the width of the ribbon, so you always have to have same number of single crochets. So chain at the end, turn your work, and you start again. You skip 1, and you go to the next one, and you single crochet in the back loop only, and remember you always have 5. When you finish this ribbon edging for your sleeve, you're gonna measure it against your wrist, make sure it fits. Otherwise you can just increase a couple of rows or decrease, but it's about 23 rows. So now here I just finished the 23 rows and I'm just gonna make sure, this is always a good practice, just measure it and see if it fits, and then you can just go ahead and close it. So let's do that now. You insert the hook in the front loop, just go to the other side and insert the hook in the back loop, yarn over and pull through all the loops. So now the joining is done, and we're gonna chain 1. Remember we have 23 rows, so now we're gonna make sure we have 23 single crochets around. So let's do that. First row is going to be single crochets, and so I'll meet you guys right at the end. So now guys, we're just gonna join with a slip stitch, and we close that round. Now we're gonna start with chain 2, counts as double crochet, and in the same stitch we're going to make 2 more double crochets, 1 and 2, and that is an increase. In the next 4 chains we're going to make 2 double crochets in each, so 1 and 2. In the next one again we're gonna repeat 1 and 2. In the next one 1 and 2, and in the next one, which is the 4th one, we're gonna make 2 again. Now we're going to the 5th. In the 5th chain we're going to make an increase again, so we're gonna make 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. And then we're gonna repeat exactly the same. In the next 4 stitches we're gonna make just 2 in each stitch, and then we're gonna make 3. Yeah, so I'll meet you guys right at the end. Guys, right here at the end I just did 2 groups of 2 double crochets, and I didn't have more stitches, which is totally fine. You don't have to have exact number of 4 groups of 2 double crochets. Just join with a slip stitch in the 2nd chain from the beginning chain 2. Now we're going to continue with the same pattern. exactly the same we did for the pan. It's a good practice just to measure it against your arm and see if it fits. If you need more rows, just go ahead and add some more. And yeah, we're just about to start joining all the parts. Here I'm using some stitch markers and I'm gonna start joining the shoulder area first. I'm gonna use a slip stitch method, but you can use any method you want. So let's get started. I join my yarn here, insert my hook under both sides, I pull through. I'm just gonna make a chain here and I'm gonna start with the slip stitch method. I'm gonna go through both loops under both sides, yarn over, pull through, and pull through the last loop. Okay, so I'll meet you guys when you're done with the shoulder area in both sides. Meet you guys then. Guys, I just finished joining the shoulder area, and with the stitch markers I'm assembling all the parts. I just attach the sleeves to the panels and I'm gonna start joining this area, the sides of the sweater, and I'm gonna continue with the sleeves. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and you're feeling inspired to create your own cozy sweater. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys soon.